listening to an Electronic Revolution TV broadcast.
Hello once again and welcome to e-rev TV, where we're covering the Battle for Europe All-Star match. And in case you watched the earlier part, we had the European All-Stars play one another for the rights to play Powerhouse Gaming here, NA's top 10 team here. So everybody looks like they're in server. I'm your hostess with the mostest. My name is Anger, and co-casting with me, none other than my man Starbuck. What's going on, Star?
Not much. Waiting for this game to begin. I know my buds at PHG want to just get this over with because they're pretty sure they're gonna roll these Europes. But to be honest with you, I am not that sure. I think it's gonna be an awesome match, Anger.
Yeah, what we're going to have here is one map here is going to be on the Euro server, and then we're going to switch it up and then head on over to North American settings and server, so that each team has an opportunity to capture those high pings, because right now Powerhouse is averaging maybe about 120 right now, and the Euro side is averaging probably maybe about 34. 32, so Euro side has the definite advantage, at least right now, until we switch up again. But again, I want to give Powerhouse Gaming big props here for doing this for us and coming in and playing the Euro All-Stars. So we're going to go over the roster rundown really quick here. For BFE, we have Unreal, Ande, Johnny, Yaka, and Zoli. And for Powerhouse, we have Insight, Improv, Grim, Dollar Bill, and one of the newest members, Apostle, coming in playing for Powerhouse. He used to be on Bloodline, so some of you North American fans and the community know about that, so he moved on over to Powerhouse, and so it's going to be very interesting. Powerhouse is going to start off on the spitting side, the rushing side, and it looks like we have Apostle being ultra aggressive here with Dollar Bill going into the mid area right now. Apostle has really pushed in. He's got control of the crapper area and mid area. Zoli taking out Dollar Bill there with the AK. So right now it behooves who right now. So Apostle taking out Ande with the MP5, and Apostle taking out Zoli there with the MP5. Just really beasting it up right now. Off the start of this round, we have Improv at the bomb site right now for PHG. Insight taking out Johnny right now with the M4. So right now we have Yaka all by himself right now for BFE, going up against 4 PHG members right now. And right now that looks about it. Looks like PHG just cleaned that up very quickly there. Yaka getting pistoled there in the first round. So 1-0 lead for Powerhouse Gaming off the start of the round, Starbuck.
Yeah, Hanger, what a sweep there almost by PHG. And trust me, I mean, you were talking about Apostle. You don't want to mess with this kid. He is amazing. He will blow you out of the water. So right now we've got Apostle and we've got Dollar Bill coming in the hallway with Yokomofa into Grim. Dollar Bill and Apostle now flashed into the hallway. We've got someone in the bathrooms. We've got BFE Andy actually in the bathrooms. Going to try to flank, and he does flank Apostle, and Improv gets killed by a nade. So right now BFE with the 5-on-2 advantage over Powerhouse Gaming. Andy into Insight. Only PHG member left right now is Dollar Bill, and he is in the A hallway. Does not have the bomb. MP5 in hand. He's a 1-on-5 situation. So right now, gonna just try to get a few picks to even this game up, but he's not gonna do much. He gets cornered in by Unreal, and clean sweep there by BFE.
Yeah, outstanding match there. BFE All-Stars there had to really do something here. They don't want to give a team like Powerhouse some early rounds, at least off the start here. And they do that. They clean that up, and they lock it up at 1-1 right now. So looking at the PHG side right now, we have 2-on-2 split here. Grim looks like he's the scope. Dollar Bill, and it looks like Apostle heading off to B, or excuse me, A hallway right now. Insight going B. And we're going to take a look at the battle taking place over at A right now. Dollar Bill taking out Zoli, and Zoli taking out Apostle. So Unreal looks like he's guarding the A site right now for the BFE All-Star. Dollar Bill in the main hallway that leads into A, in between the crappers and A right now. And he looks like he's going to get back up with Improv there as he's trying to flank around, try to take out Unreal from the BFE All-Stars. And Improv is trying to do that right now. Johnny taking out Insight on the other side of the map there with the AK. Unreal taking out Dollar Bill there. And Dollar Bill, nice nade toss, taking out Unreal there. So it looks like Improv is in the bomb site A area right now. He's heading off into the crapper area, going 1-on-1, taking out Johnny there. Nice work there. And Improv clutching it up there, taking the giving PHG the lead there, 2-1 Starbuck. And PHG needs to get these extra rounds, especially with the high pings, because I know once we get to the NA servers, they're really going to love that, especially with their pings being really low.
Yeah, BFE needs to get these rounds right now, as Dollar Bill and Apostle are still going in the hallway, not changing it up, but Unreal changing it up into Dollar Bill now with the 74U. We've got Apostle being flashed totally in the A hallway. And Zoli and Yokomofu in the A bomb site. Apostle into Unreal, nice deagle. We've got Andy pushing up with the mini Uzi. Silence, see what he can do here. He's right by the crapper in the corner by the file cabinets right now. Pretty even right now, 4-4. Andy spotting Insight right by A, taking him out. Mini Uzi style. We've got Apostle throwing a flash into the bathrooms, but he already ran out, so no one's going to be in the bathrooms right now. We've got a 3-on-4 situation in advantage of BFE as Apostle makes that not an advantage anymore into Andy, and Johnny into Apostle. So right now, once again, 3-on-2, 2-on-2 Improv into Johnny. So right now we've got Improv and we've got Grim versus Yokomofu versus and Zoli. Improv now going into the B bomb site. 74U in hand. There is a person in the B, and it's going to be Yokomofu with a scope right dead center locked on the door. He's not going to move as Grim into Zoli, but right now Yoko needs to move. We've got Grim and we've got Improv in the A bomb site. Going to plant for real here as Yoko with the scope right in the back now, picking up the 47. Smoke everywhere. He's going to fire. Hits nothing though. 38 seconds left on the clock. Yoku versus Grim and Improv. Going to be hard as Improv, yeah, taking out Yoku. So nice try there by Yokomofu, Anger.
Yeah, so we're going to be heading off into the 5th round here. And early, looks like we have for the BFE All-Stars, we have Unreal going 4-3, Ande going 3-3, and the top 2 leaders for the Spitna side, which will be Powerhouse Improv going 4-1, with Apostle going 5-3. So that's early as we go into the 5th round here. And again, we have a 2-2 split here, 2 going B, 2 going A. Apostle, nice nade toss, taking out Zoli off the start there. So right now it's going to be 4 members going up against the full team of Powerhouse Gaming. Apostle going up into the Crappers area along with Improv. They take out Ande. Improv does take out his own teammate. Dollar Bill taking out Improv, his own teammate. So not good communication in the vent of PHG off the start here. And right now it looks like we have Dollar Bill and Grim going to be going up against Johnny and Yakamofo. And Johnny is going to be on an island by himself. Dollar Bill taking out Yakamofo. So Grim is at the bomb site right now. Smoke being deployed. Looks like Dollar Bill is going to get this plant down with the backup of Grim right now. And we're going to see how Johnny can do here. Johnny gets taken out by Dollar Bill really quick there. 4-1 in the favor of Powerhouse Gaming.
Yeah, Powerhouse doing an excellent job. Those 2 TKLs there were in due to just the complete, full-out, blatant rush of PHG. They were just MP5 in hand, rushing the whole map, and their teammates were just, you know, some were more behind, others were more in front, and that led to TKs right there. As Apostle into Andy, Nade, Unreal, into Grim. Once again, Pineapples. Apostle there, nice prone, doesn't get flashed because he did crouch prone. Let's see what Apostle does. He's going to move into the shitter as Insight. Taking out Yokomofu. We've got a little battle going on here between Apostle and between Unreal. Unreal victorious. Improv into Johnny. Right now, 2-on-2 situation. Improv into Johnny. Improv's going to try to get this B-bomb down as Insight into Unreal. And Zoli into Insight. Right now, 1-on-1 situation. Zoli and Improv. Improv in the B-bomb site. Looking at right where Zoli's coming from. Zoli tries to flash Improv. Does not succeed. Right, we've got a battle going on. Improv does flash Zoli, and Zoli does get taken out by Improv. Nice flash placement.
Yeah, this is 5-1 right now. Powerhouse really laying the ass whooping off the start here. And there might be a little bit of patriotism going on here. I'm not sure, even though it is a friendly exhibition match between these 2 teams. But nevertheless, you know, when you get that into you a little bit, pride gets in the way, so you got to really have a good showing. So Improv really moving towards the middle here, towards the file cabinet area, as they're trying to get control of this, in which they are. And I'm very surprised that BFE All-Stars haven't got control off the start really quick of the main points there, Starbuck. But Ante taking out takes out Improv there with a nice nade placement early off here. So we're going to take a look at Dollar Bill as he's just teeter-tottering between A and B right now in the center hallway along with Insight right now. And looks like a lot of the battle taking place in A right now with Apostle causing some havoc here. Looks like we have Zoli, Ande, and Unreal for BFE in A site right now. And it looks like Apostle trying to approach in here. He is right now. He's going one-on-one. Looks like with Ande, he takes... he gets taken out by Unreal there as he was going a little kamikaze there. Got caught up in there in the boxes there. And it looks like we have Grim on the outside right now, all by himself, going up against all 5 members of BFE, and Zoli takes him out pretty quick there, and BFE gets another round. So 5-2 right now for Powerhouse Gaming.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Anger. That was a classic push by PHG into the A-bomb site. They had 3 people lined up outside, and there was 3 BFE people in the A-bomb, and that situation can go either way. It's pretty much a 50-50 shot. Either you get the first kill or you don't. PHG did not get the first kill, and so they pretty much got schooled there in the A-bomb site by the BFE members as Andy into Dollar Bill. Nice set nade. We've got a lot of Andy action going on as Andy's shooting Apostle. Andy's still in the B bomb site. Inside now into Johnny. Looks like more of a B push by PHG. Andy now with the 74 still in B. Unreal into Insight. Yokomofu into Improv. Wow, Grim all by himself. Deagle in hand. And he gets taken out by Unreal. So BFE really coming back now, Anger.
Yeah, for a minute there I thought Powerhouse saw an opening in the defense of the BFE All-Stars by going B, but they've been pushing it twice now, and they haven't really been effective, except for once where they got the plant down. But they're going to have to really change this up a little bit here and keep BFE on their heels. Again, nice nade toss by Unreal, but Apostle does the same back to Unreal, taking him out for taking one of his members out. So Zoli right now taking out Grimp. So right now we have 4 going up against 3. Insight, Improv, and Dollar Bill for Powerhouse going up against Ande, Zoli, Johnny, and Yakamofo here early in this round here, or midway in this round. And Zoli is holding off A by himself right now. And looks like Insight does take out Ande and does take out Yakamofo. Zoli taking out Improv. Insight, Improv taking out Zoe, so back and forth action. Looks like Dollar Bill is going to try to get the plant down at B. We're going to take a look at Johnny right now. He's in by the soda machines here. He's all by himself here, so he's going to go up against Insight, Dollar Bill, 2 members of Powerhouse. So right now he's moving past the file cabinets as he's trying to get into the bomb site A area. Looks like Insight is taking control of towards more the back area with Dollar Bill in the middle right now. He does see Johnny right now off the start here. Johnny taking out Insight though. So Dollar Bill going up against Johnny right now. It's going to be a one-on-one matchup. And they jump out Spider-Man there. And looks like Dollar Bill takes out Johnny there with the MP5. Nice clutch work there. 6-3 right now in the favor of PHG.
Yeah, right now PHG and BFE trading some some humor in the chat as Apostle said, I would say Tom Brady if you knew who that was to the BFE guys, and they're like, we know who that is. We watch football too. So right now Johnny Carr, oh my goodness, Johnny blows up the car, taking out Improv and Grim. Early 5-on-3 situation for BFE. BFE take Andy taking out Dollar Bill. So 2 members left for PHG. It'll be Apostle taking out Unreal. But Andy right back into Apostle. So the only player left now is Insight. He's going to be in the mid, M4 in hand. He hears somebody in the B. Let's see what he can do here. He's just kind of proning in the courtyard. 4-on-1 situation. Very, very difficult to clutch on this map. Such close quarters combat. He does look into the bathroom. But he does have plenty of time left if he can get a couple of picks here. BFE not knowing where he is at all. We've got Andy in the hallway, Johnny at B, Yoku back A, and Insight. Oh, nice. Insight now cranking up the heater. 1-on-2 situation. Insight into Yokomofu, throwing a nade there to the B. But we've got a 1-on-2. We've got Zoli and we've got Johnny against Insight. Insight is now by the A bomb, but he needs to pick up the bomb. It's actually right outside of the bomb site. Well, actually, it's way back there by the fuel tanks. He's going to try to pick it up and plant the bomb. He's got 35 seconds left. We've got Johnny in on top of the soda machines mid-hallway, and we've got Zoli back A with a 47. So Zoli's in the best spot right now to kill him, but Insight going to change up his route there. He's going to go to B, and oh my goodness, Johnny's right there in front of him. Let's see what happens here. Insight, on your left, Insight, what's he doing? Oh, he gets taken out by Johnny. Nice try there.
Johnny was really patient. He was sitting there a long time drinking some soda on top of the soda machines, really just chilling out there. And so we go into halftime, and a little bit of words going back and forth between these 2 teams here. And it's good to see good sportsmanship nonetheless. And as they're like kind of just jabbing each other a little bit in the side, as 2 brothers would be doing. But nevertheless, very entertaining first half there. And as we're waiting for the everybody to ready up, and we're going to switch things up. BFE will be on the offensive side now, while PHG will be playing defense. And PHG, in case some of the Euros don't know, obviously, they have a really, really good defense. But one of the things that may or may not hurt them, it depends on this star, but it really honestly does, is if they get really aggressive, sometimes they get really itchy. And even though their talents are really, really big time here, hopefully they don't get too itchy, because BFE really has nice teamwork.
Yeah, they do. PhD needs to stay back a little bit, just kind of test the waters through this first 1 or 2 rounds, as right now that's exactly what they're doing. We've got Apostle, and we've got Dollar Bill, but Dollar Bill getting taken out by Zoli. Right now we've got still Apostle just kind of proning by the bathrooms. Andy going to throw Nate in there, though. Let's see what Apostle does. Oh, he doesn't get killed. Apostle taking out Johnny, and Apostle going to get taken out by Andy. Yokomofu into Grim. PHG, only one left is Improv. He's going to throw a set nade into the A-bomb site, I believe it is. And he does get Andy, nice nade, but Zoli right into Improv. Nice first round there by BFE. Taking the lead, or actually closing the gap now, 6-5 for PHG.
Yeah, again, we are on a Euro server. We are doing Euro setting. And after this map, we will be going to an NA server with NA settings. So a little bit slightly different here. They'll be going a little bit longer rounds, which the Euros are not used to. Well, actually, off of the first half, before halftime, they 10 and 10, and first team to have 11 will win that. So right now we have BFE. Looks like Zoli going off into the dock area along with Johnny here, and Yakamofo is the scope, so he's trying to get in there. But smoke has been deployed, and Apostle coming out, beasting it up right now. Oh, he takes out Zoli and Johnny. Great job. Apostle is beasting it up right now. He looks like he's pumped up his steroids, but he gets taken out by Ande with the AK. Back and forth action. Improv taking out Ande. Yakamofo taking out Improv with the scope. Back and forth action right now. So right now we have Dollar Bill and Insight going up against Yakamofo. Yakamofo with the Deagle enhanced, nickel plated or silver plated there, and he's got that pistol out ready. Gets a one pre-fire shot here just to see where the defense may lie. He switches it up, and right now he's going to head over. Looks like to B site right now.
Oh, right now Yokomofu going to B and taking out Dollar Bill. Nice shot there. Got a one-on-one set Inside versus Yokomofu. Yokomofu not stopping at all. Now taking a little breather as Insight knows exactly where he is. Insight got a nice little firing position, and he does take out Yokomofu. Yokomofu there had no shot if he was going to go and B, and he did. So 7-5 now for PHG Anger.
Yeah, so they're trying to build up that lead again, and just in case you don't know, we are on a Euro server, so right now the PHG members have an average ping of about maybe 110, the highest being 140, and that's Apostle, and he's still beasting up, going 14-10, with Improv going 9-7, Ande for the BFE All-Stars going 10-9, and Unreal going 11-8, so pretty much balanced scoring for the Euro side, nonetheless, and doing a nice job hanging in there with Powerhouse. So this is a pretty evenly matched game, even though Powerhouse has a slight edge in round right now off the start. Yakamofo taking out Dollar Bill there. Improv taking out Zoli. So again, back and forth action here. 4 members going up against 3 PHG members. And right now, Andy taking out Apostle. So we have Improv and Insight, the only 2 members left for Powerhouse here, going up against Ande, Unreal, and Yakamofo. So Unreal right now in the mid area, looks like a hallway as he's running into a site right now, going one-on-one against Improv. Improv takes him out there. Nice job there. So Ande again looks like with Yakamofo trying to get into A. So it looks like the site of choice looks like A. Ande is going to go one-on-one against Improv. Improv gets taken out by Yakamofo. Nice teamwork by Yakamofo and Ande there, taking out the PHG member. So Insight all by himself right now, trying to get some shots in. Yakamofo takes care of him. Nice job there. 7-6 in the favor of PHG, but the BFE All-Stars really trying to get this a little bit closer here before we go to an NA server there, Starbuck.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job right now on offense. See what they're going to do here. We've got about 4 people now going into A. Once again, Yokomofu is sniping that A, as Zoli and Johnny there just about got blown up by the car, but did not go close to it. Zoli right now with the 47 out. He's right outside the A bomb site. Improv getting the opening kill there on Unreal. And he misses a flash into the A hallway, but nice try there. Dollar Bill into Zoli, so PHG now is pushing back against the offense. We've got Grim in the A hallway, kind of crouching his way around. MP5. Yokomofu, nice shot into Improv. 4-on-3 situation in favor for PHG. Let's see what they do here. Johnny pre-firing into A with the MP5. Yokomofu is still sniping. He doesn't see anybody. And now Yokomofu spots someone and going into the bathroom, see what he can do. With the scope out, taking out his Deagle. And now a set nade Improv into Andy. So 4-on-2. Yokomofu's nade doesn't quite kill Insight, but it was close. Let me tell you, as Grim spotting Yokomofu by the A hallway now, things are slowing down once again. 4-on-2 situation. BFE probably trying to see how they can assault this, as Dollar Bill not waiting to hear their answer, getting to Johnny. Right now, the only BFE member left is Yokomofu with the Deagle. He does get Flash, and he's going to have 74. He doesn't see Apostle. Apostle was right on his left. Nice try there by Yokomofu.
Yeah, 8-6 now in the favor of PHG. And we're going to go into the 15th round here. And very entertaining nonetheless there, Starbuck. And it looks like we have, looks like the BFE, the way they're going to go is a 2-1-1 split here. We have two members going A, while Ande was going middle. He gets taken out by Insight with a nice M4 placement. Unreal is going to take his position in the middle, so we're going to take a look here, and it looks like Zoli has been stunned right now off the start, and he gets taken out by Apostle there. Apostle taking out Unreal. Apostle beasting it up right now with his high-ass ping right now, and he's taking out Yakamofo. Calm this guy down, put some water on him. He is in fuego right now. Apostle jumping back and forth right now. Insight taking out Johnny. That cleans up BFE right there, so 9-6. Wow, Apostle. Get this man a shower, as you would say, Starbuck.
Yeah, he's on fire, Anger, right now. I don't think he's checked his ping out, because he's got the highest ping out of anybody. See what he's got, 150 ping, and it looked like he's got a 0 ping right there. Let's go and follow Apostle right now. He's got the MP5 out in hand in the A-bomb site, just kind of prone and waiting for those nades to blow up. He sees someone in the hallway, sees Zoli, but he's not going to move at all, as Grim does go for the flash. Apostle flashing himself. What's he doing by the A-bomb site? Unreal getting a nice nade into Dollar Bill, so right now BFE in advantage on a 5-on-3. Apostle still proning in A, being extremely patient with that MP5. Zoli into Grim. Apostle still proning in A, not moving at all. But now he does. He's taking out Unreal. Yokomofu into Johnny. So, team kill there. And oh my goodness, Apostle into Andy. Holy crap, this guy is totally on fire. Shower him right now, Anger. Inside, not Apostle going against Yokomofu. Apostle against Yokomofu. Apostle taking out Yokomofu. Anger, I have nothing left to say. Apostle, possibly the best player I have ever seen on this map. MP5 is dominating right now. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to
22 and 11. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check this guy for steroids, because right now he's just really leading the pack here between both teams right now in the skill work. And right now BFE needs to answer up here as we go into the next round. And Yakamofo, nice scope there, shot there. Off the start there. Insight taking out Ande there with a nice headshot placement. So right now it's going to be Apostle, Insight, Improv going up against 4 BFE members right now, the All-Star team for BFE, and Unreal taking out Apostle, so that cools down Apostle. So Unreal, nice job there by calming that monster down. So we have 4 members of BFE right now. Insight and Improv are all by themselves here. And Zoli getting taken out by Insight. Improv taken out by Yokomofo, and Insight is by himself right now. He's in the way it looks like he's in mid-area. I can't exactly sure. It looks like he's he's holding off A site right now at the file cabinet near Graffiti. So right now he gets a nade in the area. Just hopefully he can pick one off there. He's going to be going up against Unreal and Johnny, 2 very good players here. And he's trying to get some shots in there. Sees the bomb drop there at bomb site A, going 1-on-1. Takes out Johnny there. Right now, he does a nice job and cleans that up, 11-6 in the favor of Powerhouse. So we're going to be going to the 18th round here, and very, very good off the start here. Very, very entertaining, Starbuck.
Yeah, PHG there, clutchifying BFE. I just made that a word right there. Has got some set nades. Oh, Dollar Bill set nade into Unreal and Johnny, and Yokomofu into Grim. Wow, right off the bat, some set nades here from PHG. Apostle in his favorite spot ever, still in the A-bomb site. Let's go follow Improv as he's attacking. Improv gets shot with the sniper. Doesn't phase him whatsoever. Improv into Zoli. Improv now head on with the sniper, going headstrong against him, but Andy there providing backup. Thank goodness. But Apostle back into Andy. Apostle now not waiting at all. Apostle going against the sniper, Yokomoto. Apostle gets taken out by Yokomoto. Nice try there. But then we've got right behind Apostle, we've got Insight taking shot, and Dollar Bill into Yokomoto. PHG is a relentless killing machine right now. Anger 12-6. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are just beasting up. I don't know if they if BFE All-Stars woke up a sleeping giant or what. Despite the high pings, they are just really clubbing the BFE All-Stars, at least for this particular map, like a baby seal right now. And we have Unreal and Ande pushing middle with Zoli pushing A Doc's area. BFE is not going to quit though. I know this for a fact. This is a very strong all-star team. Zoli getting a nice kill off the start there. And right now we have 4 members going up against 4 members. Ande getting taken out there by Insight, but Unreal with a nice cover round taking out Dollar Bill while Improv takes out Unreal. So Zoli and Yakomofo for BFE right now. Pretty much they're just hanging out near their spawn right now, trying to decide where they want to attack. They're going to be taking on Apostle and Insight, the 2 monsters, the 2-headed monster for PHG right now. So it looks like they split up their ways right now. It looks like Zoli's trying to head off into A right now, trying to see what he wants to attack here. And as I'm looking around, it looks like Apostle's still in his prone position at A. He loves that place. And right now he gets taken out by Zoli there. Insight taking out Yakomofo. Insight cleaning it up with a nice double kill, taking out Zoli. Wow, 13-6 in the favor of PHG. And you know, DJ, this is I want to say thank you for this opportunity, because BFE, they're showing right now they have great players, despite just losing a little bit right now. They're going to try to hopefully turn the tables here in the next map, but it just shows the level, the skill level that you have here at the BFE Battle for Europe campaign.
Oh yeah, definitely. We do have some absolutely cracking players, and it's worth remembering that these guys are a mixed team. They've actually never played together as a team until today, as a group of 5. And in a situation where solid teams are so important in league play these days in Europe, and having a set lineup is vital. That it's amazing that they're pulling so many rounds against such a top quality team for America. It has to be said that Insight and Apostle are absolutely fantastic. They are doing such a fantastic job at closing down the rushes of BFE, and they're really absolutely ruffling the place up.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So we're going to get set. We're going to go to an NA server right now. So we're going to leave this server, but once we get the info for that, we're going to head on over there right now. But in the meantime, Starbuck, let's head on over to the NA server, and I'll give some shout-outs that I have from the last map that we had between the NA All-Stars when they were playing one another before this powerhouse matchup. So I'm going to read over them right now. Have Ultimatum from SB. When we get in some War Room, unfortunately, we're not going to do that this time, Ultimatum, but we do apologize. We will get it next time. We have one from Arsenal. I'd like to give a shout out to Cities. He's my best friend, so a lot of man love going between Cities and Arsenal there. We have Sparks from DNL. Shout out to Starbuck. Get rid of them frogs out of your voice. No doubt about that, Sparks. So we thank you for coming in. That's from Sparks from Death is Not an Option there. We have one, looks like from Chief G there. Shout out to Anger for laughing at Starbucks' voice. Ribbit from Mojo. And we also have one from Grim giving me some... He's giving me some comments in game, so nevertheless, we have one from Telly there from, looks like Just Cause Project. Apostle is the best ever. That's from Telly there from JCP. So that's all I have right now. We're waiting for the NA server info right now. So is that in your comment, Zeebs?
Yeah, I got it in right now, and I'm going to set it up.
Okay, Starbuck, why don't you go over your shoutouts if you have them. If not, DJ, we can go over some info again. You can give the website to the people while I'll give PhD the info.
Yeah, I've got no shoutouts right now, so why don't you guys go over the info?
Sure, I'll do that. Just DJ, I think maybe can set some stuff up with the BFE team. Again, the information, BFE Battle for Europe, the official Call of Duty 4 tournament. We opened registration today for our first official COD4 campaign, as we just closed our beta campaign a couple weeks back. You can find us on the web, www.bfecod.com. That's bfecod.com. And all you have to do is register. When you register, there's a little button that you have to click that says if you'd like to be assigned to a company for BFE 18, and if you do that, then you will be signed into a company, and you can fight alongside your comrades for the course of the campaign. It's about 8 weeks long for the territories on the battle map, and eventually you will hopefully achieve victory by conquesting all of Europe.
Right, there we're getting ready to set up here into the NA server. So again, if you want to get your shout-outs across, we like to do that a lot here in North America. Like to show a lot of man love between one another and player love and stuff like that. So if you're not used to it for the Euros, if you're on our IRC, head on over to the Game Surge Network. A little bit different from what you guys are used to, but we use the Game Surge Network here in North America, and then hit pound e-rev. And you can find, in that particular channel, you'll find myself and Starbuck. We are listed under e-rev anger or e-rev Starbuck. And you can get your shout-outs that way. So we're going to head on over to the Strike. And wow, if it's Strike and we're on the NA server, this is going to be, woo, this is going to be a nice map. Starbuck.
Yeah, this is this is probably the premier map of North America. I would say that 90% of the top North American teams like this map. This is pretty much, despite Crash, people saying Crash is the new Carentan, this is pretty much the new Carentan for top tier teams because everything is on this map. You've got close quarters combat, you've got a lot of sniping, a lot of smokes, and you've got a lot of strategic placement of nades and of other important things. So yeah, this is definitely the map. If two teams want to battle it out and see who's better, head on over to MP Strike and you'll see. So we're going to see that right now as BFE are getting the last person in. We've got Andy and Grim connecting, and after that we'll be ready to go, Anger.
Yeah, no doubt. And as you were saying, you just get a little potpourri of all different aspects of the game. Like you were saying with the sniper, you get some nice MP5, M4 movement, and shots and stuff. A lot of set nades in this for both sides off the start, and we'll see that definitely. I know from Powerhouse, and I'm sure we'll see that from the BFE All Stars. But yeah, this is a very, very entertaining map, and really the hit point that's going to be the place to watch is going to be Bomb Site A near Statue Cafe. A lot of stuff happens in that particular area, Starbuck, and I'm sure this will not change in this particular map. But you may see some movement towards the plant shop, which we like to call it over here, towards the over to B, possibly leading into B area. So it's going to be interesting to see how BFE, I'm very interested to see how BFE attacks this, because again the Europeans may do a little bit different on strats, but who knows. At least from the Powerhouse side, I know we're going to see at least 3 go A, possibly 1 middle out of the first 2 pushing to A. Then we may see a scope at B, at their spawn B site, and 1 possibly maybe pushing mid, maybe pushing to B, depending on how BFE moves there.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better than Anger. We're going to see exactly what you said, and probably with PHG winning the first map, we're probably going to see PHG doing a lot of A rushes, just throwing some smoke on the street, hopefully not getting naded, because those cars up there are vicious. They will get you if you just go near them. So they're probably going to go around the cars and just rush into A, get that sniper in the cafe, and some nice cross-firing action going on right now. It's once again PHG and BFE are just right now exchanging some comms in team chat and in chat. So right now we've got once again Anger. I'll go over the roster rundown now for both teams. On Powerhouse Gaming we have Dollar Bill, Insight, Apostle, Grim, and Improv. And on BFE we have Unreal, Ande, Yokomofu, Zoli, and Johnny. So once again, nobody actually switching in. The same 5 people as last map, Anger.
Yeah, reading the in-game chat. It's getting heated up here. Right here.
Yeah, it is.
So hopefully they can calm this down a little bit, get some sportsmanship in here. But it's all good. I'm sure they're just talking against one another.
Good banter.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So we're about to get ready underway here. Before we do that, I have a shout out from looks like Hero from Empath. Shout out to PHG, my land lovers, and Apostle for cheating online and on land. So that's a nice shout out there. So off the start here, the way it looks, we're going to have PHG taking the Marine side, and BFE will be the Op 4 side. Looks like they're going to be the ones attacking, obviously. So it looks like we have a 3-2 split, 3 heading on over to A. And looks like PHG, looks like they're trying to push B, but nevertheless, no, they're trying to push A, so they want to get this down pretty quick here. So as they're moving around here, looks like, off the start, Grim taking out Ande here, and Apostle taking out Zoli. So PHG off the start taking out 2 members from the BFE All-Star team. And Dollar Bill and Improv are just pretty much roaming around now alongside Apostle, while smoke has been deployed around A right now. And now it looks like Yakomofo defending the B site right now, so the Marines look like they're going to try to get this bomb down really, really quick here. And it has done that by Grim, so nice job by Grim. And I apologize, I said that the attacking side was the Op 4 side. Look like they're going to get planned down, but I apologize about that as I was looking at it wrong there. Sometimes I talk faster than I think, but that's my mistake. So right now, teams fighting back and forth here. Dollar Bill taking out Yakomofo, Improv taking out Unreal. So Johnny right now all by himself here as he's kind of holding off here in A by the dumpster side now, and he gets taken out by a nice nade placement there by Grim. So PhD taking an early round off here. And we have to let people know here, Starbuck, that the BFE All-Stars right now are just a mixture of different players right now from their campaign, so they really haven't had an opportunity like Powerhouse here, because Powerhouse is a solid team that plays with one another all the time, so we do have to give them that. And nevertheless, BFE, despite losing that first map there, 13-7, they are really doing a nice job here, holding in here as a pretty much a makeshift team here off the day here.
Yeah, and right now I'm opening up my strat book and taking notes on PHG because they're sending 3A and 2B. Very uncommon for them. Grim going in the mid-markets with the scope. Apostle into Unreal. And Apostle right now is just pushing the B bomb site, so maybe they are sending their best player into B as Andy and Zoli getting retaliation shots and nades. 3-on-4 sit in favor for the BFE team right now. And Grim getting a nice shot into Zoli. Wow, Zoli was just crossing A, and he didn't have a chance with Grim there with the scope. Grim's going to go back into the cave area by their spawn, going to go towards Cafe, seeing if there's a guy in there or not. Let's see what Yokomofu is going to do with a sniper top B. He does hear action going on in B, and we've got Dollar Bill and Improv into Andy, so 3-on-2 favor for PHG. Only BFE players left is Johnny at the A Cafe and Yokomofu top B with a deagle / scope in hand. Yokomofu there just not really pushing up. He really can't. He's got a deagle in hand, so he's got to wait for something to happen. Improv now going for him. See what happens here. Improv and Yokomofu now going to go in a little battle here. Top B house. Improv with the M16 in hand. Oh, he does not know he's there. Improv, though, what? Doesn't matter. He's going to take out Johnson as Improv getting shot and Yokomofu getting shot by Dollar Bill. Nice teamwork by PHG. Dollar Bill coming in to sweep it up, Anger.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So they take a 2-0 lead here as we head into the third round. And just another side note, the BFE All-Stars have moved to an NA server, so the pings have adjusted big time here as PHG in the first map had the high average ping about maybe 125. Now the BFE members look like they have an average ping about 110, maybe 115, give or take, depending. So they got the high pings now as we're on an NA server. So right now PHG has the ping advantage right now. And so right now it looks like we have BFE pushing out, and they're pushing into A by Statue. Apostle taking out Zoli here with the M4 here off the start here of this round. And it looks like Johnny has control of the statue area while Grim is on top A right now, trying to get some shots into, looks like Johnny, but he knows he's there. Grim and Dollar Bill really delay pushing here as they move into A. This is going to be interesting here as they push into here because it looks like, oh, the BFE member looks like he took off there. Oh, nope, Dollar Bill found him there, taking out Johnny there with the MP5. And right now he's going to try to get this bomb down as we speak. Smoke has been deployed near Dumpster's area. Grim moving around to the main streets here while Dollar Bill is planting. And inside taking out Andy there with the M4. So 3-0 right now in the favor of PHG.
All right. So yeah, 3-0 for PHG on a defensive side map. So let's go and follow the defense of BFE and see what they're doing here on their defensive side. I believe Yokomofu is going to go with the sniper by the B house, and he does. Going to just peek the cross, setting a nice nade over. Smoke grenade, check that. Apostle now going low B. I can see him out of the corner of my eye. Apostle not waiting around. Inside into Zoli. Unreal into Apostle, though. Not this time, buddy. That's what he's saying to him right now. And we've got Andy going into the middle shops. Now BFE actually doing something really good here as Andy is going to push up right to their spawn. But Grim was just waiting for him there. Yokomofu, though, into Improv. 3-on-2 situation for PHG. We've got inside top corner house. We have Grim in the mid shops with a scope. Oh, now we got some scoping one-on-one action here. We've got Grim and Yokomofu battling it out, but Yokomofu getting shot by Dollar Bill. So 1 up for the BFE. It's Johnny. Johnny's going to flank Insight here. Let's see if Insight can turn around. Insight doesn't, though. Come on. Oh, he does. Let's see what happens. Insight into Johnny. Nice job there by Insight in the nick of time, just doing that 180 peek and taking him down, Anchor.
Yeah, 4-0 right now. And just a little side note, just to let you people know, for the European, this is mainly for the European community. If anybody is interested, e-rev will be attacking Europe. Meaning by that is we're gonna open up a European market there and try to get some casting here. We do have a couple of casters, like DJ will be helping us out, and Zeb. So if there's any casters that are interested in joining e-rev or any video techs interested in that, we will train you guys, hit you up on that. Just join, go to www.e-rev.tv, join up there on our forums, and there's a special place where there you can join us, and you'll see it right there. Just tab on in there and give us your info, and we'll get in contact with you because we are going to be heading to Europe there with e-rev TV, because you know, where else can you catch the best e-game action ever? It's only here on e-rev TV. So right now, Zoe getting a nice double kill, taking out Improv and Apostle. Inside taking out Zoe, and Grim has planted right now. He's planted at A right now, so he's going to take some cover here as he's guarding the, looks like the dumpster area between B and A right now as he's heading off right now. Looks like Yakomofo is by himself here, and he's in the meat market, and as he's trying to come out of here, he's all by himself, so he's getting surrounded. Oh, nice Deagle shot. Oh, no, but he gets taken out by Yakomofo, so Deagle action back and forth there, and Grim taking him out there. So 5-0 in the favor of Powerhouse. And again, like we said there a little bit earlier, Starbuck, once we got onto Strike, I knew this is one of Powerhouse's favorite maps, and it's showing here as they're really doing just a really outstanding job. And again, you know, we have to give it up for BFE All-Stars. They're hanging in there. They have the high pings, and again, this is a team that's been just pretty much put together last minute.
Yeah, I mean, PHG knows exactly what to do on this map. Bill taking out Zoli, nice set and A there. They're doing the same thing every round, not even changing it up a bit. They've got it going down like clockwork. Angars, Improv already in the A bombs, like getting taken out though by we got Johnny climbing on top of the little ledge there by A. Unreal into Dollar Bill. So right now, Yoko into Apostle, 2-on-4 situation. Finally, for BFE is an advantage. We've got Grim and we've got Insight left for PHG. Insight with the M4 bottom A house, going to move up into A market. Unreal is on the ledge by B, so that's a really nice spot. Also, Johnny right now in front of the A market. Grim, oh, getting Andy. Grim there is still sniping. He also hit Yokomofu, but didn't kill him. And Grim is right now bleeding red in the A bomb site. Flashes himself on. That flash went through the dumpster as Yokomofu into Grim, Insight into Johnny. So what? Now 1-on-2 situation. Unreal and Yoko versus Insight. Insight's going to go top corner house with the M4. He's got plenty of time left to do whatever he wants to. He's going to scope out. Sees nothing. Oh, but Yoko, they're missing by inches in Insight's head. Insight now getting out of there. Wise decision. Yoko's still in the spot. And Unreal gets Insight. So there we go. BFE taking it. Scores now 5-1 for PhD.
Yeah, right now I would have to believe, even though Yokomofo is really doing an outstanding job of scoping at least these last 2 rounds, and right now his back may be hurting just a little bit as he's carrying his team and and with the help of Unreal, of course, especially in that last round there, they're carrying BFE right now off the start. So right now we have Grim going 7-1, Improv going 7-4 early for the PHG side, while Yakomofo going 4-5, and Unreal also doing the same at 4-5. Right now, it looks like we have Powerhouse moving out. Apostle taking out Zoli there with the M4, and Johnny has really approached here near the water well here of A site right now, and he's got a nice grasp on the site. So we're going to take a look at Insight right now of PHG throwing the set nade in that area right now. He's going to go 1-on-1 against Johnny, and Johnny gets taken out there by Insight with the M4. So Insight's going to get the bomb down right now at the A. It looks like he has backup from Grim near Statue alongside Improv on the corner taking care of Main Street. So they have this one pretty much locked down. I don't see any flank movements from BFE. Yakomofo or Unreal is the only member left right now. He's in B site in the meat market in the corner building there. And he's getting shots fired on him as he's going to be going up against Grim, Insight, and Improv. Not an easy task here, as Unreal is trying to get some shots here on the corner street here, and he gets taken out there by Improv with the M16. So 6-1 right now in the favor of PHG. So right now, back in chat, Starbuck, they're really talking it up right now. They're calling each other tree huggers. Oh my God, classic.
It's all Yakomofo. He's really going for it.
Oh man, very entertaining in chat stuff here as we're laughing here. So a little inside there. Hopefully you may or may not be able to see that, the viewers out there. But right now we have three players from PhD, actually Dollar Bill and Grim, taking their time here as they push here into the A site, hitting the Cafe. Insight taking out Johnny there, and it looks like Insight has control of the Cafe area. So right now for BFE, what do they look like now? They only have Yakomofo and Ande alive right now, Starbuck.
Yeah, we've got Andy and Yakamofu right next to each other in the B bomb site. Yoko, of course, with this signature scope out in hand. He hears the A bomb site being planted, but he can't really do much. Andy now needs to push up with him, as once again Yoko does have that scope. We've got Grim right behind the statue, waiting for Yoko to peek out, and Insight right by the bomb. So very nice positions by PHG. Couldn't be better aligned right now. Yoko jumping out, and yes, he does get rocked by Grim, but Andy now coming from the garage, and Insight. So once takes him out. So once again, PHG, awesome crossfire going on. No chance there for BFE.
Yeah, they had, again, like you were just stating right there, they had nice defensive position there. And really, it had a tough time for BFE to get in there because you had one going Main Street and one coming from dumpsters. And they pretty much had that on lock there. So, and as you could tell there, they just took out the last two members of the BFE All-Star team. So right now, it looks like we have another delay push from PHG off the start here, and it looks like Apostle is pushing B, and he's pushing ultra aggressive here with the Dollar Bill right now as Apostle takes out Unreal. So they're really heading to B right now with Fury here, and he has Improv on top of Plant Shop here, getting covered there. So right now, Improv taking out Andy. Nice job there as Andy took out Apostle there. So right now they're in B site, and they're in B site heavy right now. Improv, Dollar Bill right now in B area. Looks like we have oh, Grim gets taken out by Johnny there, and we have Improv trying to head into B house right now. As he's Dollar Bill getting taken out by Yakomofo. Improv going one-on-one. Looks like with Unreal, but I can't really tell who it is. Or no, Yakomofo. And yes, Yakomofo gets taken out by Improv there. So Johnny is by himself here, so he's going to try to hold off here with BFE here, try to get them this next round. He's going to be going up against Insight and Improv here. As he's looking, he's trying to get into, looks like he's looking over into B site right now. He sees a member from, and he does take out Improv there off of top B. And right now, it looks like Insight knows where he's at. So we're going to see a one-on-one between Johnny right now and Insight. Johnny being the aggressor here. He doesn't really have to be, knowing that Insight has to plant here. The time is on him. 34 seconds left, so now he has backed off a little bit here, Starbuck. And smoke has been deployed, so looks like Insight is going to go through smoke down. Looks like he's going to head over to the bomb site area and get this plant down and make Johnny come to him. And that's what he's planning to do here. And as he does that here, so he gets the plant down. So about 55 seconds left here, and Johnny knows he's there. Insight knows he's there. Insight takes out with the M4. Nice try by Johnny there. A little cat-mouse game between those two players there. 8-1 in the favor of Powerhouse, Starbuck.
Yeah, nice try there by Johnny. What Insight did was Johnny peeked and saw where Insight was, and right when Johnny backed off, Insight moved to his right about 4 feet. So when Johnny peeked again, he was over peeking, and Insight used that to his advantage to nail him. So nice try there by Johnny, and good strat there by Insight on that one-on-one. Once again, same stuff happening here from PHG. They've got 3 going A. They've got, or excuse me, B. They've got Dollar Bill and Apostle going B. Dollar Bill right now moving up with the MP5, as we do have an early kill there. Unreal into Insight. Apostle now taking out Unreal. And Zoli moving up to the mid-shops, taking out Dollar Bill. Johnny into Grim, and Apostle into Zoli. Lots of trading going on here through the kills. 2-on-3 set right now in favor for BFE. We've got Yokomofu still at the B bomb site. Andy into Improv. So right now, 1-on-3. Apostle. Oh, taking out Andy. Nice shot there. Apostle 1-on-2 situation versus Johnny and versus Yokomofu. So Apostle taking out Johnny once again. 1-on-1 situation. Apostle and Yoka going on. Yoka with the scope, and Apostle is right there in the street. He's got him in his sights, and he takes him out. Apostle into Yokomofu.
Lovely clutch.
Wow, clutch master. Oh my goodness, Apostle putting on those clutch pants right before the match, I imagine, Anger.
I just want to quit the cast now and go play, dude. This guy pumps me up watching him because I obviously don't possess those type of skills, but at least I can just try to dream of it. Nevertheless, he really clutched it up there, and we have PHG again on a delay push, at least going towards A. I'm not sure how the defense sets up for BFE. How are they doing over there, Starbuck?
They're pushing up, they're setting up very defensively, almost too defensive. We've got Johnny and Zoli next to the dumpsters. Now Zoli moving into the statue, just proning as Improv does get unreal right now. 4-on-4 situation. Dollar Bill going to spot Zoli. One-on-one fight going on right now between Zoli and Dollar Bill. Zoli and Dollar Bill done. Zoli pulling out the deagle, getting the shot as Improv into Yokomofu. But we've got Improv there going to avenge his teammate at A. He hopes he's at the bomb right now. Faking it, and Zoli and Improv are going to have a little battle here as Andy knife Apostle. Oh man, that's rep points right there. Zoli's going to get flanked by, oh no, Improv doesn't know he's there. Ladies and gentlemen, Improv and Zoli are back-to-back at A. Look at that anger at the statue. Is Zoli and Improv just passed him? Wow, what's going on there? Yeah, right now, 2-on-1 situation. Andy top B and Zoli at the statue. Improv just missing him. They were literally back-to-back. Oh man, Improv now doing another rush into push into A, so he's going circles. Let's see if this time maybe he can see Improv, or excuse me, Zoli. Zoli now sitting on the opposite side of Improv. Improv running to the bomb. Zoli seeing him, spotting him. Oh, getting shot at by Improv though, as Andy pushing in now 2-on-1. Improv into Zoli. Improv and Andy now 1-on-1 situation. Improv faking it twice. Andy not falling for it, or is he? Andy taking some pot shots, but is not falling for it. Improv now pushing up slowly, sees Andy, should be any second, and he does! Oh my goodness, no one getting the shot that kills, and Improv and Andy gonna go deagle fighting right now. Improv not changing deagle, 5-16 into Andy! Oh. Nice shot there.
Oh, he had
Improv.
like 3 seconds. He had 3 seconds left, Starbuck. That was just wild.
Holy smokes.
You know, off that start there, as they were going back to back, despite how small these maps may be, I mean, that's just right there of an indication of how you can miss one another. You know, never. You know, even being a small map, it's crazy, and that's what makes competition play in this game what it is today. Because I mean, 5v5 format on these type of maps is really good. And Grim with a nice set nade there, taking out 2 members from BFE, and that would be Unreal and Zoli. So right now, all 5 members of PhD up and alive there, but Apostle gets taken out by Ande. Ande beasting it up right now, and he's really doing a nice job here. Inside taking out Johnny here. So right now we have Yakamofo and Ande, the only 2 members left, and Yakamofo taking out Improv. Insight has planted the bomb, and it looks like he's planted A, ladies and gents. And Dollar Bill and Insight holding it down here. Dollar Bill hiding behind the 2 dumpsters here, and he's going one-on-one against Yakamofo here as shots are being fired. Looks like Star Wars as the tracer rounds are flying back and forth here. And looks like Dollar Bill heading off here. Dollar Bill takes out Yakamofo. He does take out Ande. Nice job there. And it looks like we've lost our video guy off the start there, 11-1, and we have gone into halftime here. So good thing that we lost our video guy there at halftime. So again, we are on NA rules now, so the Euros are probably not used to this type of setting here. A little bit different here, but nonetheless, we're going to get our video guy back as he just looks like he just fell off there. Not exactly sure what happened, but we should get him back. Right now, I do have a couple shout-outs. Right now we have Snappo here. We have Snappo. I'd like to make a shout out. Travis, you are a bencher of Nexus Gaming, and I'm basically better than you. Oh, and Hendrix does come. His hair with cheeseburger combos. Okay, Snappo, you got to learn a little bit of English there. I did not catch the end of that. We have one from BFE Kermit. Don't you know how this works? But oh well. I keep getting spammed here. Would love to give a shout out. Keep it up, BFE, and we'll played from Powerhouse Gaming. Oh, well played from Powerhouse Gaming. I'm sorry, Kermit, from butchering that whole shout out there. Got one from Ultimatum again. Shout out to Apostle for some amazing playing and clutching. And last but not least, it looks like I got one from Crescents from F Gaming here. Hey bro, saying what's up to e-rev. And that's about all I have at the moment.
Ager?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I got one from Shelf, DNO Shelf. He says, shout out to DNO for picking up the arguably best player in myself. Just kidding, of course. Yeah, I hope you are. And also for Starbuck for having the best wardrobe in the land. That's right, denim jackets for the win. But most of all to Anger for having the most beautiful, heavenly voice ever, despite my voice being just crappy today, Anger. Back to you.
Yeah, take another shot, by the way, Starbuck, and you know, just do that now, please, and get. You know, we want you well. Zeebs, if you can, please, you and Starbuck, please, are up, please, as these two teams are ready to go. So we're gonna get underway here. Right now, the way it looks, it's 11-1 right now. So Powerhouse, all they need is one round here, and this will put a nail in that coffin and put this baby to rest here. But again, I like to thank Battle for Europe admins for being in channel. That'd be Zeebs and DJ here, giving us the opportunity to cast their some of their best players for BFE. And again, DJ, before we let you go, I'll make sure we get you that info out to the masses here as we start this last, possibly last round here. Powerhouse is moving out here with their defense here, and they've really got control of A really quick as the BFE is really slow getting into A right now. We have Improv at Statue along with Apostle alongside here by the palm tree near the water hole here, and we have Johnny moving into Cafe, and he gets some shots here fired upon him. Right now we have Insight and Improv Apostle from Powerhouse right now. Looks like Johnny's on top A, and right under him will be Improv here. As Improv jumps over the fence here. Looks like we have two members from... Oh! Yakomovo takes out his own member there. Oh my God! He scoped him up there as Johnny was jumping right in front of him. That is not going to be good. And Yakomovo is by himself, and it looks like we have Improv heading off to the top A right now. That is never good. Improv going one-on-one with Yakomovo. Yakomovo taking out Improv here. Yakomovo trying to beast it up here as he's going bottom side. And he's taking refuge to a burned-out car here, mid-streets here, leading into between A and B, or A and Spawn, and Yakomovo has retreated here a little bit as he's trying to scope into a rushing PHG member. Apostle and Insight are the only two members left for PHG going up against Yakomovo. So Yakomovo has his work cut out for him as he's going one-on-one. He has 26 seconds here left to do something. And Yakomovo trying to, he's passing B building, or excuse me, plant building here, as he's taking his second floor. He's got 17 seconds to do something. So basically he needs to get in there and get in there quickly. Oh, he gets taken out by Insight there with an M4, 12-1. And one more round left as we go into this next one. And you know, Starbuck, how is PHG doing here off of the defense here? We saw them doing really well with the defensive placement, and really gave some problems to BFE despite BFE headshotting one another.
Yeah, PHG right now being very aggressive, pushing two people into the garage. We've got Improv and Insight. And they're smoking A while Improv is just rushing into their spawn. Bad idea as Apostle taking out his own teammate with the car. Nice try there. But Insight is still in the garage. Now we've got Yokomofu once again, top of the, Johnny, top of the corner house with the 47. Well, let's see where Yokomofu is right now, because he's got the scope in hand. And he's actually still trying to make his way onto the top of the newsstand by the cafe. It's some sniping position. We've got Grim, Apostle and Insight taking out Yoku and Unreal, so they are still pushing very hard now. PHG are in great spots to cover the A bomb site. Not so much B as Zoli knife into Insight. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Insight's I'm sure is here at Vent.
He is definitely being called out on Vent right now. We've got a 3-on-2 in favor for PHG. This, once again, like you said, nails to the coffin, question mark, Apostle into Andy. So right now, last person left is Johnny. He takes out Grim. 1-on-2 situation. Johnny's getting walled. Johnny is walling him. Let's see what happens. We've got Apostle right under Johnny. Apostle retreating now, though, or he's not. I don't know what he's doing. He's indecisive. Going up, going down. Apostle right now going to be in Johnny, and Johnny does take out Apostle. 1-on-1 situation. Anger now. Dollar Bill versus Johnny. 25 seconds left on the clock. This could be it. Johnny now going out the market. Dollar Bill, M16 in the hand, taking a few shots. Doesn't get him. Dollar Bill now needs to flank around towards the front. He does, and Johnny fakes the bomb at 16 seconds. Dollar Bill sees him, though. Dollar Bill into the bomb site. Johnny now planning for real. 6 seconds left. Does get the bomb down. Dollar Bill with a nice flash. Doesn't flash Johnny, though, as Dollar Bill is closely sneaking up onto Johnny. Johnny behind the bomb, shooting at Dollar Bill. Wow, this is like a movie, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny and Dollar Bill. And Dollar Bill getting him through the bomb. PHG wins 13-1. Anger.
Yeah, Johnny almost clutched it up there, And we want to congratulate BFE, though. They really hung in there despite this first score. They did really well in the first match. Again, this is pretty much a team that was put together probably yesterday really quick, and they didn't really have time to get it together really quick as a regular team like Powerhouse, because Powerhouse has been playing together, and as you can tell, they did that, and they've worked really well with one another. But nevertheless, a very entertaining match. And DJ, even though it's not 5v5 on a regular basis, it's usually 15v15. How can the North American players get a hold of Battle for Europe action?
First thing, check out our website, www.bfecod.com, and of course you can sign up there. You join a division, join in the manic fighting that we have. Then obviously we have US and UK servers, so don't feel that it's all based entirely in Europe. There are 6 hours to be played on US servers, 6 very good hours of quality high gaming. Obviously there's also the 6 hours on the UK servers as well, so if you like a bit of a challenge, you want to try and play with a high ping and go up against some decent guys in Europe, go for it. It's really good fun, really enjoyable. As I said, www.bfecod.com.
All right, thanks a lot, DJ. And Zeebs, do you have any other info that you'd like to give out before we end this puppy?
Just a thanks to you guys at e-rev for doing this cast, to PHG for coming in and giving us the match. It was definitely a lot of fun to watch it. It was a lot of fun watching a little bit of the banter going back and forth between the two teams. But yeah, just as DJ said, we opened registration today. Check us out, bfecod.com. And thanks again to e-rev, PHG, and to My Internet Services for sponsoring us and providing us with the web servers and web space that we need to run this tournament.
All right. Well, one of the things, Starbuck, that we noticed here that, well, at least not noticed, but, Powerhouse, again, I mean, this is just mainly for the NA side of it, but Powerhouse picking up Apostle was a great pickup. He left Bloodline, joins Powerhouse, and that just makes them even better now. And that really solidifies their roster there. And they're going to be a dangerous team as we head into SEVO, as they're going to go into SEVO placement tourney, and also Cal. It's going to be fun to watch this team as they're developing here, getting their chemistry together here, Starbuck.
Yeah, it is. And one thing I do have to point out about Powerhouse, like you said, they picked up Apostle. Great pickup. Couldn't be anybody better. And the SEVO bracket, actually, as many of you know, did change. They incorporated a couple more teams into the bracket, and thus having to change the bracket. And one of the teams that didn't make the original bracket was PHG, and there was a lot of fighting actually going on in the forums. It was pretty much a bloodbath on the SEVO forums, admin versus player. And after watching that match, Anger, I will have to agree that Powerhouse needed to be in the SEVO tournament. They are top tier team. They're definitely going to go SEVO P, in my opinion. And of course, you can catch all the action of the SEVO placement tournament here on erev.tv, Anger.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And also, make sure you join us tomorrow, as we're going to be covering Cal. The match of the week will be at 10 Eastern. So make sure you join us here. And what I'm going to do, we're going to try to schedule a SEVO P placement tourney, hopefully around 9 Eastern. So you can catch all the league action here for COD4. I mean, there's just nowhere else to see it but here at e-rev TV. So I'd like to give some love to Joe Mayday here. Mayday doing video. We did some last minute tweaking. It may not have turned out the way we wanted it. Despite that, he's here hanging with us through these few hours here. And I want to show some love to my man Mayday, as he's going to be, we're going to try to help him out and fix this up, but show him some love for casting this with us, and Mayday, nice job there. So for myself, Anger, Starbuck, and Mayday for e-rev, and DJ and Zeebs for the BFE admins, like to say good night, and until next time, we'll be covering BFE action here every Saturday at 3 Eastern, 12 noon Pacific. In case you want to join that will be on some UK servers and NA servers, so hopefully we get some NA players there so we can cover you in the shoutcast. So until then, bon voyage.